Sorry, that was really abrupt. Sara! This is Sara, Nagare 7 storyteller from Freeman EverAfter here to create history. Sorry I started a bit late. I was busy watching the stream that you guys were all in, apparently. Yeah, I got distracted. But welcome. We're gonna play Gone Home in 30 minutes. All I know is that it's like a walking simulator. And it was quite a popular walking simulator back in its day. I've had the game for years and years. I think I got it like ages back, but never played it. I was like, I'm on a kick of playing short games recently, games that I can like finish in one stream or get enough value out of one stream. So I'm on my short stream kick, and that's what we'll do. Infamous. Wasn't there already a game series called Infamous? In Infamous Seconds. So, yeah, I'm just trying to work through the backlog of games I already have in my library that I haven't played that I can tell are like short indie games. So, yeah, Infamous I don't think was a walking simulator. Gone Home can be finished in 1 minute. Damn, we're gonna do the Gone Home speedrun. Well, I'm home now. Goodbye. But yeah, wasn't it nice for everyone who was in the other stream or is still in the other stream? Isn't it nice to see Gen 5 all together? How lovely. And for anyone who didn't know, like, the new life of a certain member, then you can see it. then you can see it in action there. So... When my girlfriend gets angry, I like to put a cape around her. That makes her super angry. Wait. Oh no. I think I pressed the wrong button. There we go, that's the right button. You teared up a bit hearing She didn't die. She is... As you can see, she is still alive. I don't know, I think... As someone who did recently take a 3-month hiatus, I know it's not the same thing, but I can understand how, like, kind of life just gets in the way. So, life sometimes can get in the way of streaming, and, yeah, we all need to follow her like you do. Yeah, that's true. I can say this from my privileged position. From privileged position of like knowing her IRL. The solutions do not have a life. I don't know. It's tough, isn't it? Like it's as we get older, it's harder to have time for all of like I don't know. It's harder to have time for all the things that you want to fit in. I'm sure there's like. I'm sure everyone has things that they've had to like put on the wayside, or even if they did enjoy it, like things that they had to put on hold just because, you know, new things were a brewing. Like, I definitely, like, the minute I became a VTuber, I stopped cosplaying. Like, the minute I, like, I just didn't have time anymore. That's when sleep takes a back seat, so you can fit. Yeah, it's like that meme where it's like the guy moving around the blocks and then like is trying to fit in like gaming or something and then has to take out sleep. Today I neglected to go into a teacher rice rally to go to a dance party in case someone was here, and he wasn't, and now I'm just in the corner watching the stream on my phone. Oh, Tab, you're down bad, aren't you? I'm starting to get into that. Like having too many things and not enough time to put them all in. Yeah, I had a friend reach out to me, to like invite me to do this cool project, and I was like, I'm sorry, I am like literally, I have to, like, I thought it was a sign of like maturity and growth because I usually, oh, cosplay that too, I see. Oh, you're starting to get into cosplay, that's cool. I hope you have fun. It is actually very fun to just make things. Like, that was my favorite part about it, was just like creating something out of nothing. Like, I had just raw materials and ingredients to make something, and like learning how to sew, that was, I thought that was like, I thought I unlocked a superpower when I, like, sewed my first thing that didn't fall apart in 2 seconds. Yeah, if only our days are 32 hours long, we only needed 1 hour of sleep. But yeah, I declined a cool opportunity just because I was like, I just don't have the time. Like, I realistically thought that, like, you know, with full-time work and streaming and, like, just, you know, trying to keep the threads of my life together, I just don't have time to fit another thing in. Which is a little, like, it was a little, like, I thought it was very, it was a sign of maturity, but it's also a little bit disappointing, you know? Yeah, to just have to say, like, sorry. Yeah. You're going after high school. Snatching from the cradle. Now I said just go hard on a hobby, then switch to something else for a while, and then to something else. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know. I feel like I just collect hobbies. Like, things might go on the back burner for a little while, but then I'll just pick it back up again. Like, I don't think I've completely, like, I don't know. There's lots of hobbies that I haven't done in a while. A lot of hobbies that I haven't done in a while, but, like, I don't want to ever say that, like, I've lost an appreciation for those hobbies. Like, I just have not touched them in years. You know, what if your hobby is having hobbies? The DiCaprio, is that the not dating anyone over the age of 25? Joining a new club every week. Oshi Henning hobbies. Do you Kami Oshi a single hobby, or A jack of all hobbies. It is tough. It is tough. It is Darema Daisuki, but it's for your club memberships. Video games your Kamiyoshi. Is that the one that, like, the one enduring hobby that you've had? I think it all just comes to, like, weighing up what's, like, the most, like, what are you gonna derive the most enjoyment from, or what's, like, the best sort of balance for you. Because, like, if you've got a lot of hobbies, and I feel like prioritizing one hobby over the other is okay, provided that it's, like, giving you that fulfillment. Kamiyoshi one hobby, but then only get other hobbies if they can collab together, like writing or drawing or something. Yeah, like, you can combine them all into, like, one big hobby then, right? So, like, yeah, if your Kamiyoshi hobby is writing, then getting into drawing might be good, because then it can supplement, like, you can enhance the writing. When there are too many hobbies in one collab, it can be hard to focus. Yeah, that's kind of my problem sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I try to, like, have too many things on the go. My hobby? Watching Sara Nagare. What can you collab that hobby with? Having Sara Nagare on as background noise while I do another hobby. What happened to the bees? Yeah, I feel like the beekeeping's a better hobby than watching Sara Nagare. Clipping, which is another, yeah, actually true. That's, I guess that's something that can be conjoined with the watching VTuber hobby. But it's a hobby out of rotation. Exactly, like, that's what I think. Like, I have, like, I think I also have, like, in and out of rotation hobbies. Like, it's just not that hobby season right now. I haven't picked up my bass guitar in a few weeks. It's just out of season. I'll pick it up again in the spring. Noting that it is currently autumn for me. Yeah, different. Yeah, they have seasons. I go into different ones, different seasons. Local free range, fresh in season. Bass playing. When I'm not watching Sara, I stare blankly at a wall until she starts streaming again. Hello again, Sara. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wonder what, like, and like reading and stuff. Like, I really need, like, I've been very, very slowly getting through the book for my book club, but I'm like, Jesus, this is tough. It's tough just finding the time to, like, sit and digest a novel. Yeah, I gotta plant the base if I want to harvest it before winter. Stardew Valley rules, nothing will affect it. Like, nothing will grow. Oh, there's a girl in California I might mean soon, and another I'm getting lunch at this weekend. Oh my god, Apotheus says, why are you living like chat's dream? Like, chat's here, watching Sara and Nagare, one of their main hobbies, and here you are going, and here you are going, oh, I've just got 2 girls on the go, I can't hold all these women. Like, how is that fair? To be fair, my girlfriend is also watching the stream of me. God damn it! No, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for all of you. With your girlfriends. Look, I have plenty of girls who are friends. I saw this like tweet, I think it was a tweet the other day, which was like this head speaking something and then having an inner thought. So like the speech bubble was saying I want more VTuber friends, and inside the head, so the secret inner thought was I want to Yuri bait with another VTuber so hard that people draw fan art of us kissing. And I've never resonated so hard with something. It's not that I'm not satisfied. Wait, I want to do that. I want a cute anime GF that shares my hobbies and interests. Actually, that's an important consideration. Apotheosis. Do these potential lucky ladies, do they like similar hobbies and interests to you? Okay, you gotta get not on more collabs then. But I think that's actually that is actually the appeal of the relationship between Non and I, is that Non is like thirsty. But I have to be like, I have to play hard to get. Like, that's the appeal of the dynamic between Non and I. Yeah, like an odd couple. I think you're just jealous that a literal fetus is getting more maidens than I am. You just got smacked by your beautiful girlfriend? Yeah, I gotta be the Gatorade she can't drink. Like... It's the beauty of our dynamic. Like, I can't upset the delicate balance. If I just gave her what she wants, it would not fulfill our character arcs. Like, we have to play into the roles we're given. One girl's way into Kigurumis, that's basically as close as you can get to 3D anime girl. That is true. Yeah, Sara X Non's doomed by the narrative. It just can't happen. Like, it would not fulfill our character arcs. Sounds like wrestling. Yes, there's still got a few minutes left because I got distracted by watching I was watching Amami's stream before this because she had gathered all of the former Gen 5 Prism together. And I just was like, I was just enjoying it. Like, they were spilling some tea. It was kind of funny. I don't know, we're like a year, like, I don't know, it's been a year on since the disbandment of Prism. Like, and I don't know, for me, I think because I never really, like, I don't want to, like, because this isn't necessarily, like, accurate to say, but, like, I never really, I don't want to say, like, I never really got into anything. Like, I don't want to say drama, because, like, the drama's the one I'm going for, like, I'm thinking about, but I don't necessarily think that's it either. Like, I never had any, like, sort of controversy. So, all of my past, if you were to ask me about, like, any sort of past dealings with, like, the company, all I would have is, like, glowing things to say. So that's why it's interesting, like, hearing other people's experiences. I was like, oh, it wasn't, like, the same. But I think it was just because I kind of, like, I don't know. I just kind of never did anything. So, but it's interesting to hear other people's experiences, though. I'm like, this is juicy. But, like, not everyone had, like, the same, like, managers and stuff. So, like my experiences with some of my managers were, like, amazing. So that's why I was like, I think for some people, if they had, like, less amazing managers, like, yeah, if their management wasn't treating them as nicely, then, because, like, not everyone had the same manager. So I think that's probably more apt, is that, you know, if you did have, like, a really great manager, then, oh, well, none of us would have had any input into our character designs. At least not that I think we did. I think maybe some people get slight changes, but I was just, like, I passed the audition and I was like, here's Sara, and I was like, cool. I didn't even know what she looked like when but, like, when I passed the audition, they were like, this is you. And I was like, cool. Okay. So yeah, we don't like, I did get to just, like, basically put, like, my preferences for this outfit for Sara. So that was very nice. But, like, the initial yeah, this is your form now. Get in the model, Shinji. Oh, I thought, like, from the beginning though, I thought that Sara was beautiful. Like, I was like from the very moment I laid eyes on Sara, I was like, she is beautiful. I will do my best to pilot her. Yeah, they wiped my brain and made me think that I was Evan Tanner. Yeah, actually, I kind of like it. Like, I kind of like that, like, I don't know. I actually kind of enjoy that about being a corpo VTuber, is that they kind of, like, give you a role to assume. Like, having to, like, I think it's a sign of a professional to be able to take that role and, like, go with it, you know? Or, like, to take a role and make it your own. The cosmetics industry is a $300 billion market cap. I don't, like, because, like, I have definitely seen that, like sometimes indies will do, like, a complete, like, now that I'm indie, I do have that freedom, but, like, and some indies do like to do, like, that full complete rebrand and stuff. So And like they completely changed. They changed their name, they changed their look or whatever, but they still like they're open on the account that I was previously this. I don't think I'd ever do that with Sara. Sara is Sara, like, because like you guys like, no, I would never, because I believe that like VTuber characters exist as their own thing, and it's not like I don't like, despite being like a pretty, I don't know, I feel like I'm a pretty like, I don't care about the fourth wall too much. Like the fourth wall's kind of demolished, but I still am a little bit of a VTuber purist in some ways, where I'm like, it's not just a like a VTuber is like an anime character come to life on screen. And I'm not gonna like desecrate anyone's like memory of Sara Nagare by like saying, sorry, she's dead now, and this is like, and in her place, rising from the ashes is someone completely new. Yeah, so Sara Nagare will always be Sara Nagare. Like I don't like, I think there's there is some utility though to like I feel like if you like, I don't mind outfit changes. Like outfit changes I think is still fine. I think it's like it's usually like if someone completely changes their name and like everything else associated with like the former character. That's when it's like, well, then you just become a new person. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that either, but I would have like, I think doing it on the same account, like if you just change the name of the account but retain all of the followers and stuff, it's like, well, you just want it to be like I guess it's more about the streamer at that point, like the streamer behind the character rather than the character. Yeah, some people also like, you have to be considerate of like some of the circumstances why people have to do that though, because like some people get sort of like, especially if they're like ex-corpo, you can get embroiled in like sort of like IP stuff that means that it's like hard to retain like the previous character, so you do have to like, you didn't want to like leave that previous character behind, but then like you had to, so it means, yeah. Yeah, like if someone gets caught into like IP hell, then like that's also like one of those things where it's like it just has to, right? But at the end of the day, it's kind of like a different strokes for different folks. Like, I'm not the arbiter of what is right and wrong in VTubing. I just have my own personal, VTuber code of ethics. I have my own personal VTuber code of ethics, but there's no rules in VTubing. You can honestly do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm not gonna yuck a yum. Professional yum yucker. Yeah, I specifically saved my yum yucking for Monster Girl fans. Hi Sarah, what's the topic today? Oh, we've gone through a few different topics. I think we've been doing a little bit of meta talk about VTubers because I was watching like Army's graduation, 2-year anniversary, etc., etc. Is it graduation or indefinite hiatus? I use those terms interchangeably now. Hiatus? Okay. Because like, alright, right. Graduation doesn't always mean graduation, and indefinite hiatus doesn't always just mean like hiatus. Sometimes people never come back from indefinite hiatus, and sometimes people come back from graduations. Like, I tend to use. I've started using both of those terms like interchangeably. I'll just say going away. And she's going to a farm upstate. Yeah, I'm having an indefinite hiatus from my previous professions. Like, I might go back to being a lawyer sometime in the future. Guys, what would be worse? What would be worse? A VTuber going on an indefinite hiatus without, like, any warning? Like, they just go and you never know if they're gonna come back, but, like, one day they will come back. Or, like... Or would you rather they have a definitive graduation? Yeah, I'll re-debut as a lawyer. I prefer to hope for their return. So, like, what if they just, like, if they just disappeared one day and you had no idea what happened to them? Like, they could be dead. Like, if they just disappeared one day, no notice. But, like, there's always a possibility. Like, you can have at least the hope that they'd either be back one day or not. Like, you don't know whether they will. It's like Schrodinger's graduation. Or would you rather a definitive one? Knowing that they wouldn't come back, but you at least knew that they were, like... Last online 9 years ago. Oh my god. But maybe in year 10 they'll come back. The silence is worse. Like the Schroding, yeah, Schrodinger's VTuber is, I think, is like that's the conundrum that I want to postulate. Anyway, let's move to playing the game. Having followed so many Let's Plays back in the day when that was popular, I've seen so many people who just vanish and some will return and pivot into content that's completely different. Yeah, I didn't even notice the Zatsu. Well, I only briefly noticed it, and then now we were just getting so into the Zatsu. Well, here we go. Okay, let me get into the gaming corner. Whee! Yeah, I think like the just disappearing thing is just like just disappearing would be, I think that's cruel because it's like it would just cause too much concern. Like I kind of like the reason I bring this up because I was reading, like, again, Twitter. I was like scrolling through Twitter in bed this morning before I came to stream, and I think in the last day or so there was like whose graduation, like what graduated VTuber do you still miss or something. I was like reading that like basically just Twitter thread. Maybe you saw it. It kind of like it's popped up. So in the last day or so, it's quite a popular Twitter thread. And it was interesting, like reading all of the tweets where someone was like, "Oh, I missed this person," and then someone underneath was like, "Oh, maybe you'll enjoy this VTuber instead. Like, I also missed them, but I found some comfort in this VTuber. But then there was somewhere it was like I still like I miss this person and I don't know where they went. Like, I don't think they've reincarnated or anything like that. So it's like, I always like, I think that's what spawned me asking that question. It's like, would you rather someone definitively graduate and knowing that they wouldn't come back, or like there is a couple of examples where it's just like they just disappeared and I still don't know if they're coming back. And I was like, huh. I think, okay, actually, that was something I was a little shocked by. Do you think people are more open of alternate account discussion lately? I was a little bit shocked by seeing, like, how much people were just, like, throwing it out there. But it's like, what if that person didn't want you to know? Like, what if, like, when they reincarnated, they actually, like, didn't want it to be public knowledge because, like, they don't want people, like, hanging on to, like, the old version, like... Like, I don't know. But actually, I felt like I'm always worried I'll miss someone reincarnating and not knowing. Like, I was also, like, I was just a little bit shocked by it. Like, I'm like, is this okay now? Like, I don't think it should be. But again, like, different stories for different folks. Maybe I'm just an old fogey. Like, I think we discussed this a little bit before, because, like, I feel like this is so topical. Like, it's all I kind of see nowadays is discussions of, like, graduations and then new lives and things like that. And I feel like it's, I don't know, we're in this very transitory period of VTubing, I think. I see what you did there, I see Walker. My overly traditional mindset of 3 years ago, exactly. Yeah, it really depends. Some people just graduate and then immediately start chilling their next life, but the VTuber doesn't talk about the past, and I won't. Like, I can see, though, in some situations why a VTuber would like to, like, shill a past life or something. Like, if it's, like, we've seen the cases of, like, corpo dissolutions or graduations, where it felt like it wasn't necessarily what the VTuber wanted, and so they do want to retain that audience, but they just don't have a means to continue with that corpo IP. So I can understand, like, I can see how it's a really tough situation to be in. All right, let's look at the options. Display subtitles. I thought that said enable head boob, and I was like, what? It's time to go home. Okay, use the WASD to walk, or the arrow keys, and look around using the mouse. Seems easy enough. Loading. I'm done staying in this corner watching this stream on my phone. And 60% of the attendees are dressed up, but I didn't, so I'm gonna hide.
So I got my ticket home from Europe. I
get from Europe?
June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
I'm going home. Yeah, I'm coming home from Europe. It's a late flight though. Holy shit, 1:15 a.m. This is the witching hour. Tabitha just having a great time. All right. Okay, here. What's this? Can I read this? Caitlin Greenbrier, destination Portland, flight number 270, June 6, 1995. Whoa. What is this? Hold right mouse or left shift to look. Katie, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around to find out where I am. I don't want Mum and Dad crossed out anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. I don't want Mum and Dad to know. So maybe, is this like Sam, brother or sister? Sam's an ambiguous name. Oh. Yeah, let's ignore that and just like look around the house. Can I just open the door? Is the door unlocked? It's locked. Oh, come on. Where do they keep the spare key? Under the pot plant, surely. Maybe it was in that little cupboard. I just can't see shit because the darkness is so... Oh, open door. The Christmas duck. Ah, it's underneath the Christmas duck, guys. Press I. Oh, okay, so I have a passport. I got it to go on my Europe trip. So Caitlin Greenbrier. It's 1995 at the moment, so she is 22. Her boarding pass, she departed from Amsterdam. And I've got the key. The spare key that was hidden under old Christmas duck. Here we go. Oh. Do we have like automatic lights or? Yeah. This is a nice house. Wait, what? Are they moving? Open folder. Read invoice. Wellspring Movers. What date? August 194. But it's like June 6th. It's like been almost a year. Why are there still boxes?
Dear Katie.
Oh.
So much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school.
Oh, okay. So
and my big sister being gone
Sam's
for a year
journal.
doesn't make it any easier.
So Sam must be my little sister.
It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay. Ah, magazine. Stephen King. Get published. The Secret. 50 contests with up to $21,000 in private in private prizes. Whoa. Do I need to grab my stuff from outside? It'll be fine. Oh, I can rotate stuff. I need to turn up the brightness. All right, that's a little bit better. Ooh. Hecho en Mexico. Put back. Regional track and field finals, girls 100-meter relay. First place, Jamie Blue and Carla Jones, Shauna Rossi, and Caitlin Greenbrier. That's me. I got that. First place in long jump. Fuck yeah. All right. Let's check out. Oh, play messages.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
Someone asking for Sam.
Sam, where are you?
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe.
Hey, it's
get back
me.
on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Who is the person with the first two messages then? Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house, call him back. Mom, Daniel's a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Man, when you hang out with a friend just because they have a Nintendo. Is that us? Sam, Katie, Mom, Jan, and Dad, Terry. Jan, Terry. I'm assuming that's Sam, and I'm assuming that's Katie. What's here? Oh my god. Oh, this hallway? Press map to check my location. This is a fucking big house. Read note. Welcome, new student. I can hear something in the background. We hope that you're excited about your first day at good... Is this a horror game? Am I just like walking in expecting like, oh, it's a walking simulator, but it's actually like fucking scary. We hope that you're excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes so that you can get right into the swing of things. 1 study folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods, 1-line notebook, 6 pens, box of colored pencils, standing combination lock, a nutritious lunch, a positive attitude. Oh, that wasn't crossed out. They didn't bring their positive attitude. Beth Valence principal. Sam's journal, first day of school.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
Uh-oh. So hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating Le Petit Déjeuner, I don't know, and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare Book Company since you're my favorite sister. She's your only sister. Love you all, Katie. That's nice. What about this obituary, though? Oscar Doc Masson of Boone County died peacefully last night in his home. Mr. Masson was born on September 8, 1933, and the house would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age. He returned to Boone County to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside of his home. At the a service be held at this Sunday at the First Methodist Church. So 60. So it died in 93. All are welcome. His survivors, including his nephew Terrence Greenbrier, so my dad, as well as in spirit, the people of Boone County to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Oh, okay, so that was like great uncle. Yeah, Boone County, and it's weird because it's a new home. Interesting. Okay, grab photo. Oh, who's? Is that DeSoto? I don't know who that is. Our last name's Greenbrier though. Who's DeSoto? Okay. Weird. Whoa, okay. It's just rainy, don't worry. It's just rainy and this house is new and I don't know where I am. Let's turn on the lights. Cool. What's this? Grab book. The killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie. Discover the truth. Pioneer CLD D703 combination Laserdisc compact disc player. What? They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but a sureness of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular... Is this like my dad's study or something? Glass, turn lamp on. JFK. What if JFK wasn't JFK? What? Paradox results in JFK death being desired outcome. You can do better. What is like... JFK conspiracy theorist? Oh, enter combination. I don't know what the combination is. Open drawer. Hello? Dad, are you home? Did you go to bed? True stories. I was a teenage drag queen. Readers tell us about their worst moments. 90210. Does anybody still care? The male gaze. How to subvert it. And Sarah Holst not gathering moss. What is this? Oh man, I can't turn it around. I can't flip through the pages. Alright, what's over here? Man, this is a huge fuck off house, isn't it? A stranger under my roof. The #1 best-selling advice book for parents of teens. Oh my god. The teen years are fraught with change of all types. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. But these years are a challenge for parents as well. Maybe the biggest challenge you face since having children. This book holds insights into your teen's behavior from the very beginning as he or she first enters adolescence up through the end of the teen years as he or she enters young adulthood. The practical strategies here are based upon well-tested principles of pediatric psychology presented by Dr. Elisa Medina, herself a mother of 2 teenagers. Prepare to gain new tools for establishing a productive, healthy, and loving dialogue with the stranger under your roof. I'm assuming that my parents were having a little bit of trouble with the old younger sister. Oh, that might be the combination. 0451. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting for the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they were from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even that, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non-sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theatre Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruminations on your childhood. If it were up to me, I would be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time and he's the boss, so I'm giving you one more shot on his say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Oh, so Dad's been having some work troubles. 0451. Let's go try that combination. I don't know why I'm like just looking at everything, but like maybe I should be trying to find my parents, but you know, while I'm here, I'm gonna snoop. Here we go. Mr. Masan. From Kubelik and Wise Attorneys at Law. Yeah, too many JFK rants in his articles. Please find enclosed your original document and a typed copy for your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. I, Oscar Massan, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued documents to my name, items to my name, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name to any creditors, living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and moneyed accounts to my nephew, Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. of Ellis County. In the events that said Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, then, and in such event, the bequest to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children, as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August 1973. So I did that like 20 years before. Oh, okay, so that's like the written version. Oh, so that was the will entrusting this house to my father. Is there anything in these little cupboards? Are we good? Well, did I look at that before? Was that something I examined form? Electrical inspection. Wiring in the house is technically up to safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no clear reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floors, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, issues will not be addressed. Okay, so like, it's not because for creepy reasons that the lights are flickering. It's just that the wiring in the house is shit. Does someone leave a TV on? Yes.
Are expected at lower elevation.
Look at this beauty of a CRT television. Severe weather warning, Western region. Storm watch. Ooh.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain.
X-Files Season 1.
Counties.
The Dark Crystal. Oh my god, they've got some great shit here.
Takelma County and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevation.
Making friends, even when you feeling lonely, it's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends, even when you're shy. I need this. Sam thought this might help, Dad. Yeah, they're having trouble with
that
the
feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform.
Oh, army uniform. It might have been the girl in the picture, in the
I
thing.
had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You're saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds, and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum Mike sent you. Here's the address. Do it, Mike. Okay, so that's how he got the job writing hi-fi reviews, but he's a published author. Is there a cassette? Insert tape. What's... Yeah! I feel like I should turn that off because everyone's probably asleep, but it's okay. Look at all the VHS tapes. Oh my god. Like, oh, this is the closet. Read story. The Heaven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenbrier, age 2. Story The Turtle People, part 1. Look at the turtle stickers.
Captain Allegra looked up at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday, she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the Black Pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island." The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset.
Yeah, who's calling them a liar? Oh, it's just a storage closet, I guess. Okay. Pizza's all eaten. The pizza's getting all cold and eaten. Oh, there's like a little door here. What? That's so cute. There's a button. Brat mobile. Highlighters. There's just random papers. Oh, there's a little couch fort. Hauntings and poltergeists. Find out the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from a genuine haunting. How to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter. Learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. It's 1995. Do you know where your parents are? For the last time, I said no. Okay, like, this is obviously this little couch fort is probably, like, maybe Sam was having, like, a sleepover with a friend. Like, that kind of seems like the thing that you do with a friend, right? Like, during a sleepover, is make little couch forts and read scary stories. I keep looking over there and I keep, like, that keeps making me think there's a person, like a person silhouette. Okay, where am I? TV room. Back when, fucking houses had TV rooms. Ooh, coupons. Pamphlet? U.S. National Forestry Manual. What's this? Oh, is this the other side of the... Oh no, the music room, okay. Man, there's so many fucking rooms. What is this place? I need to turn on more lights. How do I turn on those lights? There's probably a light switch at the door. Like, when a house has a fucking music room, that's how you know it's like... Textbook, world history.
Somehow I always knew that someday
Oh, read assignment.
we'd be through.
Reproductive system worksheet.
Now that it's happened, I just can't.
Okay, it's about the menstrual cycle.
I've done the best
It's about
I
sperm.
could to keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind.
See me. Okay, wait. Let me read that again. I need to stop the record so I can read this out. Otherwise I'll get distracted. Okay. The menstrual cycle, a novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939. Essa Glatt stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Valen in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she's engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. There, her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out towards her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and the smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for a time, Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind, his legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for a pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. Yeah, what a riveting tale! See me? Some biology teacher here is like going, Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Alright, the Dave Brubeck Quartet. Sam is quite the creative girl, isn't she? Read letter. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books are unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in the hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have been, in fact, lower than those of the first, so our stewardship of your series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. That was, oh my god, that was like 20 years ago. Oh shit! So, a message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there'll be another attempt and the lines of communication are down. A James Bond for today's audience, compelling a thriller worth its salt. So is this like book series about someone who goes back in time to save the president? Is that why he's still trying to like crack the JFK stuff? Interesting. Look at all these records though. Oh damn. What's in this? Another closet? Oh. Read letter. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with these games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit any time. Sincerely, Mary Shoots.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Damn, she's just using him for Nintendo games. But I get the... I do understand, like, the concept of default friends. Like, when you guys were in school, were there people that you were, like, friends with literally just because you saw each other every day, and then after you left school, you just never saw them again? Because you didn't actually have that much in common with them. You just saw them every day. Hi, Lonnie. So if you want to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6, Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. Hadouken, you.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl.
She.
But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house.
I want to see the psycho house.
Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
All right, Lonnie. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad about the stuff. Sorry about the stuff that's missing. What do you mean? Sorry about the stuff that's missing. Where is she? Where are you? Where is anyone? Locked. Okay. So that's locked and I don't see any keys. I spent 3 years of the same 30 kids, 8 hours a day, and we ended up hating each other forever. I see. So, oh, to basement. So I guess I can't go there yet. Let's go the other way. All right, back through the hallways. Yeah, I've read the new student. Oh yeah, I'm back here. But yeah, this way. Are there any lights? Let's try the other side. Oh, there we go. That's everything's so dark. Read letter. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All the new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year when we were miserable fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you just wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers, I'll play them, seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. We just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So, how are the girls doing? Has Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. I miss you, roomie. Carol. All right, so it looks like my mother has friends from college. Ooh, a telephone directory 1995. Not Winnipeg. What's wrong with Winnipeg? Oh, that's locked too. Where is that? Is that just a locked room? Okay, I guess we have to go upstairs. Turn lamp on. Pack of cards. The Akechi playing cards. Newspaper killing. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. October 1, 1994. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week as part of a Forestry Service-run controlled burn of overgrown sections of the Flintlock National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. So my mum is a conservationist. Smoke will likely linger in the area through the following weekend. Very nice, I guess. And I've just been away on a big European trip. Obviously, this family has money. Examine form. Notice of temporary personnel transfer. To aid the upcoming prescribed burn operation, a range of expertise in the procedure is being transferred to the station at Flintlock, effective the 2nd of September, 94? The overseeing officer at Flintlock Forestry Station, Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier, charged with supervision of transferred personnel, etc., Bruce Pendleton. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Friday Borrow Dancing cooking class. Couples bowling. Just got a cooking class. Take apron. What the heck? Thank you. For Sam, Bratmobile. Potty Mouth. Is it like a mixtape for Sam? Oh! Love Thing, Stab, Cherry Bomb, Throwaway. Is that, it's like a mixtape for Sam. I can't read it all though. I want to see what's in that little, like that little part that you're going something.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour.
You're gonna...
And took my revenge on
You're
Super
gonna
Nintendo.
like this one. Okay.
It was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Hanging out with girls. To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you shall still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compared with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter, Samantha. All right. Oh my god, it's me! Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Fuck, I don't think I've turned off a single light since I've been in here. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. What? Whoa. Okay, so she's gone out, I think. Well, time to turn on another light. Ooh, grab cassette.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck.
Sam, I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you. Oh. Reed College? A liberal arts and science institute. 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed and English creative writing. Oh! She might be at that summer program. That's why she's not here. Beat might be a cool schmool. Oh, hello. Hi, Lonnie. I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. If it's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Because this is like, I'm... Like, what day is today? Anyway, I'll finish reading this. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages in their beepers. On their beepers. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. It's like a fucking cat. 2 cats on a motorcycle and a fucking... Is that an alien? Oh my god, it's just like the operator. Your drawing of cats was so good that I added a background to make it even better. Maybe I should just stick to writing though. I like it. How did you know they were about to be abducted by aliens? I'm looking at Mr. Fish right now. I feel like he would probably have lots of cats. Also, like, his secret shame is he watches 90210 religiously. I'll ask him about it after class. He said he doesn't have cats, and also he's never watched 90210, but I could see in his eyes he was lying. Okay, what day is it? It's June 6th, so it probably is... She's probably on her summer program, which is why she's not here, rather than her, like, being dead. So she's probably... So, yeah, 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship their first year at Reed. So she's probably at that to try and get into that college for creative industries. Nailed it. Snooping around my sister's room. Ah yes, Dr. Jitters, my favorite type of soda. Steggy? Stelly? Steggy. It's Steggy. It's Steggy! Mystery solved. Yeah, I don't know where the parents are. Groove. Exclusive. AIDS in Africa. I don't know that was an exclusive. Soul Asylum Live, Eddie Vedder, and Weezer. Man. Oh, she had a lip balm. Cherry stone. Lip stuff. Read brochure. This is the one me and my dad are building. Want to go for a ride when it's done? The new Brother 150, a bike with speed, style, and impressive get up and go. Okay. Samantha Greenbrier, Year 11, Teacher Fletcher, Shop 1, Grade C-. Not a challenging assignment, metal plaque for the family portrait, reasonable subject but not complex. When I said that mum and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not mean to add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges, show more pride in work. That was the plaque for the family portrait, the one that says... Oh, I don't have the combination. I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? You better not have been reading my secret diary again. Here you go, Mitten. Have some pate. Gross. Meow. I want to believe. The King's Labyrinth. Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, she wrote about that in her year when she was in grade 2. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moss that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language that they could not understand. The king's cursed voice, the hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. Following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth, they came upon a rocky gap spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below. Skeletal in rotted robes, the king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention and then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I'm smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line. All traced by this invisible thread, of course. Allegra said, "It's a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across the top of the stairs as the first mate was to appear. The king continued his, "Wait, no, no!" The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging in the line, to signal to her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs and the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning basin, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate's scream. She was already running towards the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and flayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. She's become quite the writer, hasn't she? Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. Got your number. Who's got a crush on you? Do you like sports? Would you introduce me to your friend? Are you busy Friday? So dreamy. Get your friends together. It's time to find out who has a big crush. Is it Matt from science class? Or Daryl from track? You'll never know unless you've got his number. Oh, sorry. She'll be fine. Grab pluck. Samantha. S is for special. A is for adorable. M is for merry. A is for affectionate. N is for nice. T is for thoughtful. H is for honest. A is for admirable. There's like 3 A's I had to find things for. Mitten. Oh, did the cat not come with them? Sorry, I just kind of like messed up your room. Okay. Bunch of classic novels. Ooh. Super Spitfire. Journey of Crystal. Adventurous, the cat returns. Oh, read codes. Chun Limu's Fireball. Is this correct? Yeah, lightning kick is kick, kick, kick. I do remember that for Chun-Li. Yeah, someone who plays classic Street Fighter remember this. I do remember that lightning kick was just kick, 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 kick. She was training. She's training hard. So she could beat Lonnie at Street Fighter. Don't have the combination. Under the bed. Let's try in here. Oh. Is this? Oh, there's like 2 entrances to Sam's room. Okay. Ah, yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened here? Hair dye? Hopefully it's... Okay, wild color. I was like, oh, there's blood in the... No, it's semi-permanent hair color, not tested in animals. I was like, it can't be. Okay, she dyed her hair red. I was a little worried.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful."
Guys, I think
And she was looking at me.
I think I'm getting a
Right in that moment.
I think I'm getting a little
Something,
inkling of what their relationship might be.
and the moment was gone.
Oh? Is this... What the heck? Why has this place been ransacked? Mitten. Aw, Mitten. Silence of the Lambs. Bridge on the River Kwai. Sound of Music. All the Presents Men. Whose bed is this? Is this my... Yeah, why is this place like fucking ransacked? Oh my god, dear Jan, oh honey, let me tell you, I understand how you feel. Bob and I have had our down periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You'll get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids grow up, they go away. I'm sorry, this isn't helping, is it? Don't worry, Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Sam being distant, that's a teenager thing. That's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new... Gen. This new something they sent, that's what I want to hear about? Oh, Ranger! This new Ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick? You have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything. And send pictures. I want the whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. What? Keep your chin up until Terry is out of his slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. What do you mean, Ranger Rick? What does she mean she wants the whole package? Why does this place look ransacked? Hello? After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. It may seem inevitable that the spark you and his spouse shared on your honeymoon should fade over time, but it doesn't have to be. Reverend, of course, because a reverend would know. Alexander Michael shows you how to rekindle the fire you once had. Part 1 provides simple steps to reopen the lines of communication. Part 2 leverages the reverend's decades of service to God, helping you connect with a higher power. And Part 3 offers a number of fresh and exciting ideas for the bedroom. Ugh. Mom. Dad. I don't want to have to think about that. Let's turn on the lights and don't turn them off. Closing that chapter. Where is everyone? I'm a little worried. Like, are they just taking her to summer camp maybe? And grab postcard. Oh, it's from me. Dear Mum, Dad, and Sam, I am in the channel. This is my second passage through the channel. I'm on my way back from London, this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the channel. London was great, Dad. I know you've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. Love you all, Katie. Well, Holy Bible. They have, like, the telephone directory everywhere. Mom's purse. Well, it's still there. I just don't know why. Okay. Mom and Dad's bedroom, and then... Hey, hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it. So either it's good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom's supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. Oh, but she'd been doing her cooking class for like a whole week to cook the big dinner for you. I'm pretty sure if that is related to that planning calendar I saw before. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to bath? According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart of a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 9:15, okay? Don't bath. Hahaha. All right, see you then. Okay, that was... I missed that the first time round. But this is fine. Let's go this way. A note? Katie, Mom and Dad were going to make it the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that we went around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. What? What do you mean I won't be needing it anymore? Excuse me? Oh my god, this was meant to be my room, right? And it's just full of boxes. They've literally been in this house for over a year. Come on. Composition book. Sighting journal. August 31, 1994. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3. A faint voice coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said hello. Did not investigate. Probably was the furnace. September 9, 1994. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Ooh. Ooh. Also ghost milk. Ooh. October 9, 1994. Lonnie said she feels a presence in our TV room. I suddenly began to feel cold. We built a protective pillow fort. Wait, we built a protective pillow fort. That pillow fort was October 9, 1994. It is now June 6, 1995. Lonnie and I employ Luigi board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar is definitely here. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remain unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic. Probably leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. They tried to ghost hunt in this room. That's so funny. Oh, ghost hunt in this house. Oh my god, it's just boxes! All of my stuff! Oh, read note. Hey Sam, you're asking about my JROTC ribbons? What my JROTC ribbons meant? Here's a handy guide. Orienteering. This means the army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team. The army has branded me as a certified killing machine and adventure training. I'm a born adventuress and no borders can hold me. The army recognizes this. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Alright, I guess that was meant to be my room, but it's not. Whoa, what's this? Let's go in here first. Heavens to Betsy, nothing can stop me. Someone was painting flowers. Performance evaluation. Name Richard Padamak. Supervisor Janice. Is this Ranger Rick? Exemplary. Ranger Padamak have been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I'll be formally submitting paper requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. Janice, do you like him just as a professional? Or was there a little something going on here? Halloween show. Don't forget your costume. The Misfits, they're awesome. Stygian Lounge. See you there, 10:29, 9 p.m.
Sometimes you just have to lie to mom and dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to mom and dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Okay, JROTC is basically military school for minors. I see. I see. I can't hear a Ouija board without laughing. Luigi board. I just want to play these tapes. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is definitely like 90s garage grunge rock. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Oh my god, I have got to see this. We're skipping 6. Wait. So mom and dad's room, closet, secret passage? Captain Allegra and First Mate. Your costume, my costume, L? Oh my god, Lonnie drew... She drew, like, her OCs. Oh my god, and there's the costume? Oh my god, that's so sick! Oh, open sewing table. Oh my god, look at that, just pop, that bad boy pop right out. Salmon book. He saved her from the raging Opal La Rosa. I can't even see what this says. But it was like a romance novel. Oh, there we go. Wildfire. He saved her from the raging flames and then things really heated up. Okay, I'm starting to get like... I'm starting to get a picture of what's going on. Alright, thank you. Let's go to the secret tunnel first. Turn on lights. The closet. Secret tunnel. Let's hecking go. Open panel. Oh! How cool! I want to have a house of a secret tunnel. Ghost Hunters, Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation log. Hidden compartments found 3. Library, upstairs hall, and foyer. Evidence of the supernatural is discovered 0. The search continues. The hidden compartments marked on map. Oh, this is one there. And then one in Dad's office. Excellent. Whoa. Why do I have to be creepy? I'm just trying. Why is everything so dark? Open panel. Oh my god, this is the one. Wow. And then a loose panel. Okay. The Misfits, Saturday, October 29. Special guest Maidenhead.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it.
I bet they
Lights
did.
went out. I was turned toward her, my eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Lesbians! Alright, let's, I just need to figure out where the fuck my parents are. Maybe they're all just on code camp. I mean, like, fucking writing camp. Why does the house sound like this? Open attic. Sam's dark room. Do not enter if red lights are on. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Locked. Fuck you. Alright, there is another secret passage. Down opposite Sam's room? That must take me somewhere. Oh, here. Ooh! Hello. Oh, hello. Who are you, Oscar? What do you want to come back? Half of Sam's locker combo. Wear gloves and goggles and rubber gloves and handling anything in this room. Alright, so what do I have in here? Half of it. 0. Why'd the lights go out? Come on. That's pretty cool though. Oh, is this like unsold? Gosh, what? Gentlemen, the magazine for men. Ladies in the ring, the women of wrestling. I can't believe he hid it under his second book. Spicy. I should probably close these panels. I think that was everything I needed to see though. Looking through my dad's stash, yeah. Alright. Oh, bath. There's nothing I don't hate right now. Oh man, this is what happens when you go searching for your parents' stuff. Look, what did you expect did you like you didn't expect to find their fixing their relationship book in there, or their prophylactic, is that the word? Prophylactic device? What is this? An vent? Can't believe she like took a whole fucking cooking class just... Okay, where do I go now? Have I not been home enough? I feel like I've looked everywhere. They're obviously not here. Like, maybe I should go to bed. Why is that locked? Am I ever gonna take my things inside, or... Put Christmas duck back. Is there anywhere else on my map that I needed to... Oh, there's another secret little thing there. Okay, wait. Hold up. They're in a like little panel somewhere? Here we go. And the other side of the combination lock. Hee hee hee. Private do not read. Heaven at the edge of the world. Samantha Greenbrier, 9th grade. Allegra and her scouting party. With more tales of Allegra. Allegra and her scouting party peered down warily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, with such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. Okay, guys, over time, the first mate turned from a he to a she. Maybe so she could self-insert herself as Allegra and Lonnie as the first mate. We have to hurry, Allegra's party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on a pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell towards the water, then splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra thought that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair and hands and body of a woman. Still in the... So there was like a cannon. It was canon. It was canon. What looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair and hands and body of the woman. Still in the first mate's clothes. Still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew the magical flintlock pistols from her belt and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." The woman thunder. Okay, interesting. So, but I feel like she only... Like, that was... When was that written? Let me just double check. 92. So that was like 2 years before she moved here and had her like sexual awakening with Lonnie. Interesting. Am I going the right way? No, I'm going to the basement now. I just continued going the wrong way. I feel bad, so I'm turning off lights as I go around. Alright, let's input this locker code. Oh, I haven't even looked. Let's have a look. So, 0501. Ooh! Key to the basement. Yes.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no, there was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh, she's all giggly. Let's have a look at this Lonnie. Oh, she's got the red hair. Because they dyed their hair, right? Gosh, Sam. Getting the magazine for men. Finally. Gillian Anderson. Special. Shannon Doherty. Does everyone have a naughty magazine? Oh, cigarettes. Naughty. Look, I'll be back. Okay, I need to go to the basement. The basement. Oh, I think it's this way. And then turn here. Yes, that's correct. And then basement was down this way. But yeah. I guess she had needs. Needs that could only be met by a gentleman's mag. Oh my god, this is a little bit... Grab chips. Half-sealed packet of potato chips. Couple of soda cans around. Examine drawing. S plus L in hearts, and there's a little mouse, and there's a bird.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around...
We start kissing.
Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Hey, I did the same assignment! Below are 2 stories. The events are a lot of order. She can let paper and rewrite it. An ovum starts to develop. While the ovum is developing, the lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. The ova releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. If the egg does not meet the sperm, it dissolves. About 2 weeks later, the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy. It comes out through the vagina. Another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It's incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. It's literally like... Wait, I'm pretty sure, all of these are exact words. Like, these are exact lines that Sam used in hers. Like... Oh, yeah, it's because it was, like, literally... Mine was literally just a rewriting of this. It's because it was, like... I think Sam's is better. K is for kind, A is for amazing, I is for intelligent, T is for talented, L is for lighthearted, I is for important, N is for nice. Give some of my old stuff here, my first, because I was good at track and field. Enter the furnace. Is there a light in here? Reed College. Samantha Greenbrier. Congratulations! Here we go. Here we go. I'm pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track at the Reed College Summer Program for its 1995 session. We believe you have much to contribute to Reed College community based on your portfolio and academic record. I'm also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition fees. The attached documentation delineates your schedule, optional secondary track choices, and your dormitory assignment. Please remember to submit the attached form if you wish to be eligible for one of the 3 Reed full-time undergraduate scholarships to be awarded to exemplary students at the end of its summer program. See, that's so good.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like,
ship out?
Ship out? To where? She said, to basic training.
Oh shit.
What did you think I was
military
doing
school
all that
stuff.
ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Aww. That's today though. Richard Greenbrier, Professor Laureate of English, University of Oregon, 1956. What happened to the face? Diamond scrap. 19K, 14K gold, heart pendant in 2 halves, customizable with up to 10 letters, names, dates, initials, anything you can dream up. Gift box imported. L+S. Oh! Okay, so... The accidental savior. Oh! Let's read it here. Dear Terence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's... Oh, so Richard is his father. Okay. And also, like, isn't Richard the name of the guy who potentially his wife might be NTRing him with? Thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a momentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is externalization of that which he holds dear, and of that which he fears. And in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and plausible dime store science fictional deus ex machina. The great authors speak of their lives milieu in clear and honest tones. The lens crystal that refracts their thoughts about distortion. I congratulate you on surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily. But I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better. With a father's love and encouragement. Richard Greenbrier. Damn, okay. Yeesh. I think that's mum's citizenship stuff. From Canada. Whoa, what's with all these magazines? Okay. Just gonna double check I didn't miss anything here. Oh. Like, there's so many little nooks and crannies. That's why his father's portrait was messed up. What's this? Like a little loft. Read letter. Yolanda De Soto. Lonnie, that's it. Mexico. USA. Rawr, rawr. Dear Sam. Today's Spanish lesson. Fly, Mosca, Hubcap, Tapacubos, Sunbeam, Rayo del Sol, Your Love, Two or More. I'm so happy you like the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You'd love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. Then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together. And I start thinking of you. Again. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got me to the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Oh my god. The dark room must be their sex cabin. Two or More, Lonnie. That's why I can't go in there. X-ray specs. Examine scrap. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout Setlist. Is that their band?
Lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's
mate.
shit. And he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably.
Probably.
She's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today.
No.
And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation until she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Oh, bells? Huh. Girl Scout. Let's play their tape. So is this Lonnie's band? Oh. Okay, so there's a kitchen, a pantry, a washroom, laundry, greenhouse, dining. What's in here? Oh, it doesn't work. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March and I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Orega, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh shit, I hear you're coming.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Oh, is this like another secret passageway? What the heck? Massan's pharmacy changes hands, 1965. The shoppers of Main Street were surprised today the announcement of Massan's pharmacy would change ownership for the first time it was opened 10 years ago. Rumors swore that the sudden sale of the pharmacy was transacted for a song. When asked about speculation, the deal had been signed for as little as $1. Mr. Samuel Onstein, Oscar Massan's longtime assistant, now proprietor of Massan's pharmacy, told the registrar the specifics were obeyed by himself and Mr. Massan. Mr. Massan had taken sick and was unavailable for comment. Huh. Massan's 2036. Let me just try something. No, that wasn't it then. Worth a try. And then what's over here? Oh, hello. This house is so fucking huge. Oh, Bratmobile, the review. Costumes, skeletons, devils, cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing one, everybody in the hall thinking you don't know, they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. That's a lie to mum and dad situation, but it's so worth it. The girls on stage were so loud and real and awesome. Everyone was moving to get like one huge tide of sound. So these are all scraps from the notebook. The journal. Read the letter. Goodfellow Senior High School. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate your time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it didn't change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact that no guilty party has come forward and there has been no convincing evidence as to who might have defaced your locker. In other words, there is no one to punish. This is injustice. I would suggest letting this issue drop, as it will only bring more unwanted attention to yourself, which I believe is what you claim began this whole incident in the first place.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Kick it against the patriarchy. This one's for you, Grossman. Heard enough, had enough, ready to join the revolution, take a stand against Grossman and the patriarchy. Maybe you just want more cool zines, or maybe even a mixtape. Send us your misses from the Girl Riot Underground. Captain A and Rev 1 Lucian Girl. Was Grossman the name of the principal? Yes. Yeah, you show him.
Ami! Hello, welcome Ami. Thank you so much for raiding in. Man, I was like hoping I'd finish this quickly so I could raid you. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed. I was watching your stream a bit earlier. It was really nice to see. It was really nice to see and celebrate like your 2 years. So I hope you had a really great stream, and I hope you've enjoyed having people sort of call in and reminisce as well. Thank you so much for the frog drop raid.
Yeah, I was really hoping I'd finish this game super quick so I could read into you. Thank you for popping by early. I wish I could have stayed for longer. Like, I wish I could have organized my schedule a bit so I could have actually called in. But I hope you've been having a good day too. Thank you. I hope that your 2-year anniversary is everything that you can hope for, and that you can celebrate celebrate properly before going on hiatus. I'm wishing you all the best for your future as well, Miss Ami. I know that you're going on a hiatus, but I hope that you have a wonderful life. I don't know why I'm saying. I hope you have a good life, Ami. No, just thank you so much. Love you. I love you too. Yeah. Why does it sound like this? You're so I said have a wonderful life, not wife. I mean, I know that I'm playing the game, and then I think that I was like, oh, there's a gun. It's a sock. Oh, here's a mixtape. Heavens to Betsy, terrorist. I said life, not wife. I know the game is a little bit Yuri coded right now. Very rock chick. Open panel? Wait, where am I? Where am I? Oh, I've ended up on the other side, the unlocked side. Can I unlock this? Unlock from the inside. Yes! Offer a promotion from Bruce Pendleton, head of personnel, State Forestry Service. So for anyone who just rated in, I am playing Gone Home. It's quite an old game now, I think. I think it's like over 10 years old, but it was kind of like the first big walking simulator. So I had it in my Steam library, but I'd never played it. And I'm currently on a kick of trying to play like short indie games that I'd picked up over the years. So today I am going home. And I'm uncovering this mystery of I've come home from a trip overseas and my whole family is not in the house. So I'm trying to figure out where the heck they are. I think my little sister has either run away or she's at her summer camp. Like her writing camp or her writing program, her pre-college writing program. It kind of gives it has like a horror game element, I think, because everything's really kind of like the atmosphere is spooky. Like it's the middle of the night, it's rainy, there's thunder, the lights are all flickery, and I'm coming home for the first time to my dead great uncle's house. It's not a horror game though. I think it's well, I mean, there's like some elements that make it a little bit spooky to walk around, but I don't think it's like a horror game. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the ghost of my dead uncle Oscar will come out. Your system be sought to fill. Wait. Due to your exemplary management of the Flintlock Preside burn and the service's need for experienced personnel due to direct regional operations, we would like to offer you the position of Regional Conservation Management Director, responsible for operations throughout northwestern Oregon. This was from the 8th of February, right? That's how you read the date. 8th of February 25. Your assistance will be sought to fill your previous position on site at the Flintlock National Reserve. Your new posting will be at the Regional Management Building located at 128 Bullhorn Road, which should be much more convenient for your daily commute. Please respond as soon as possible regarding your decision. So wait, she still works closer, it seems. Grab textbook. In Espanol! I'm trying to learn... I think Sam's trying to learn Espanol for music and culture. Oh, read note. Hey Lonnie, sorry mine was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away, and when she's home she takes out on you because you're not a member of the family. She knows you won't call her on it, and I'm sorry. It's okay, I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky my mom lives in Florida. You have to have a mom every day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being serious. My mom is a psycho-Christian and her new husband, Don, is a complete tool. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So, you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? No. I think that's pretty, like, don't be mean to your mother. Call Daniel. Okay, Okay, look at this. Call Daniel back. Daniel says he's coming to get his game back. Like, Inside Edition. Investigative team visits camp whose specialists help adolescents overcome deviant behavior and homosexuality. April 6, 1995. Oh my god. Please tell me that Sam gets to go to her creative writing pre-college program and is not being sent to a conversion camp. Please tell me that this is not... Oh god.
Katie, you know how Mom and Dad are. Not exactly super open-minded about things. It feels like every minute I don't spend with Lonnie, I spend worrying about them finding out about us. And what would happen if they did? You know Dad's joke about the nunnery that he'd tell whenever you brought boys around the old house? I wonder where he'd want to send me.
There's something in here. A stub. Kink 102 FM presents Earth, Wind and Fire, Civic Auditorium. Look at that. Look at those prices. $25, $3.50. Is that tax? $3.50 adult? No re-entry, no cameras. Yeah, $28.50. Earth, Wind and Fire, $19.95. Stub back there. Well, I thought that was a person. It's just the window. Slide door. Read note. Sam, the skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Christmas. Miss you. P.S. Treasure it always. That's the skull out the front. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, do you remember the 21st night of September? Diamond pamphlet. Manual for Forestry Research and Education. Take care of our forests. Let's find the lights. The dining room. This house is massive. This table is massive. Linen closet. Oh, jeez, I thought I saw someone there. It was just a plant. Okay. Examine zine. Oh, it got colored in a little bit. It looks like Vi. Examine slip. Disciplinary referral, Samantha Greenbrier. Principal's office. Distributing inappropriate materials on school grounds. Phone call to students' parents. Out of school suspension from the 24th to 28th of April. Just because I had a zine? Sam, since you refuse to hear us out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month from social and telephone privileges and from using your car for any time except going to and from school. We understand what you were going through, but we can't allow you to continue with this kind of behavior at school. And clearly, once your privileges are reinstated, we can't allow you to have your bedroom door closed while Lonnie is at the house. Oh, this is the last word on the matter. Get back on course so this won't have to happen again.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra.
She-Ra was her sexual awakening.
Yes. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just
You're
good
just
friends.
roommates.
You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. The Vatican is weird. As you can see, God, no butts in heaven. As you can see, the Catholic Church still has a lot of money left over from the Middle Ages. I've gotten to see all of the art, including the Sistine Chapel ceiling and the sculptures by Michelangelo, Donatello, and the rest of the Ninja Turtles. Mum, we'll have to come back together. I would love to be with someone who really appreciates the history behind everything. Also, Sam, they have various relics, as in pieces of important dead people, so you should probably come too. Next up, Barcelona. Calm down, Dad. I probably won't get gored by a bull. I won't get gored by a bull. Probably. Love, Katie. Katie seems fun. Like, back at home, everyone's having trouble with the family's having trouble with their gay daughter because apparently that's trouble. I mean, at least you won't get pregnant. Come on. First off, congratulations, Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director. And I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast! But you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You're sure there's something there? You said he has an out-of-town girlfriend. You sure they're not serious? Okay, so what do we have to figure out when we'll see each other next in person? Enough with the letters. I owe you a congratulatory margarita, boss lady. Soon. Carol. Why is Carol like... She's like, I want the goss. I hope you're cheating on your husband with this flannel-clad hunk. Excuse me? Uncrumpled manuscript. The Accidental Warrior. Don't give up on this, honey. Oh, that's so cute. That's actually like, it's like Stephen King and like, wasn't it Stephen King and his wife? Like he basically like threw away a manuscript, like an early draft of Carrie, into the bin, and then his wife was like, no, this is actually good, like you have to keep writing this. Is this it? Was I just here before? Yes. Man, this place is big. Oh, and this is now like the small kitchen. Sam's schedule: working at Crown Burger on Bethel Road, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 to 7, Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Ah, I see. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Helen Margaret, to Mr. Richard Morris Padamac. Wait. Richard Padamac. Is that the Rick? Is that the out-of-town girl, Helen Margaret? Is that the Rick from the, is this Richard the Rick from work? So they went to the wedding of the guy, and it's Sunday the 4th of June 1995 at 4:30 in Oregon. So that's what they must be gone out of state, like out of town for. Ooh, fish sticks. Ooh, iced cream. Spinch. I don't know why I'm looking at this refrigerator. Yeah, what state are we in again? Used by 6, like the 5th of the 6th, June 5th. Oh, is that a little bit spoiled? It's fine. What's Sara's favorite ice cream flavor? It It reminds me of like the Ruby-chan, hi, nani ga suki? Chocolate yorima anata. I like maybe chocolate mint is pretty good. What's this? Bratmobile some special. L, insert tape. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure. Oh wait, sorry, I need to read this in the baby voice. Wait, hold up.
Daniel finally came over to get
crap.
his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this
I didn't finish
story
reading the
with him that I
story.
wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school,
Aww.
and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug. and said it was going to
Aww.
be
See,
okay.
Daniel wasn't that bad a guy, but it just
For some
wasn't.
reason, I almost believed him.
You can still be friends. Even if you're into She-Ra. Let's read the story. Okay.
Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny and they were on an adventure. But they went to the bad part of the woods and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scarred?" So Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They laughed and went more into the bad part. Then they went to a part there was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on an ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be the captain and you be the first mate." Daniel said, "Aye, captain," and they went on the pirate ship and started sailing away.
That's them! Samantha and Daniel. Aww. But like, I can't believe he got replaced. I can't believe he got turned into a woman and then replaced by Lonnie. Sorry, Daniel. Man, I can't believe he got turned by a woman by the turned into a woman by the Amazons. There you go. Why does this place look ransacked? Like, what the fuck? Like, it looks like they were gone for more than just, like, one day. Hippos. She's already filled out the maze, the breakfast maze. Tuna dinner, classic flavor. Like, there's still boxes here, kitchen. Were they just too busy? Like, are they just, like, too dysfunctional a family to have, like, unpacked everything? Like, come on, read letter. Congratulations on your new position. So this was the 10th of April. Dear Regional Conservation Director Greenbrier, having received your formal acceptance letter, I write to congratulate you on your new position as Regional Conservation Director of the State Forestry Service. We wish you luck in your final weeks at Flintlock National Forest and very much look forward to welcoming you at your new desk in the State Forestry Office at 8 AM on May 1. Okay, oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, Rick's wedding and then Anna... Oh. Can't make it, send regrets. So they crossed out Rick's wedding and they decided to go on an anniversary trip instead. Forest Loop trail hike event. Dentist. Okay, so that's why they're not here. They're on an anniversary trip. Katie comes home this month. We'll call with exact date. Okay, so I came home a little bit unexpectedly. That's why they're not there. I see. That's where Mum and Dad are. Okay, mystery solved, but I'm still a little worried. Where is Sam? Where is Sam? November 21, 1963. John Russell knows the president's life hangs in the balance, but who would believe him? Oh, what is this? March 28, 1995. Unknown dimension. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, let me say that I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown dimension is what you might call a specialist problem house. We traffic in the weird, the ahead of its time. The lost but not forgotten by a small but dedicated group of plugged-in bibliophiles type of out there mass market shunning visionary expression that refuses to be taken on anything but its own terms. You've had an unparalleled run since our inception 4 years ago, unearthing and reviving Christ, or zombie-like, timeless work such as N.N. Bestman's Message of the Snake Men, It's Inside Me by Jens Keller, and Emil Krieger's oft-banned Venusian Flesh Traders. But ever since we discovered tattered copies of your Accidental series at a church rummage sale in Long Branch, New Jersey, we've been trying to track down the author of this weird and dark American outsider art. It's just the kind of forgotten portal into 20th century civilization's anxieties and delusions that our readers lose their minds over. James Bond and Harrison Ford might be the dick-swinging heroes that modern suburban America wants, but John Russell, mild-mannered insurance agent by day, reckless history-revising sociopath by night, is the twisted peacekeeper that it deserves. It is our mission to bring him back to life. Okay, so I've typed plenty. What do we want from you? We want your permission to reprint the work since your original publisher Mercury Books folded a decade ago. We want you to supply a new foreword for the books to appear in brand new editions of The Accidental Savior and The Accidental Pariah, to be produced by Unknown Dimension as a limited run and marketed directly to our highly discerning customer base. And we want to offer you a portion of the proceeds, contract to follow, assuming you're interested in coming along with us on our weird odyssey. We look forward to embarking with you and to thrusting your work screaming back into the sweating piles of an unsuspecting American public. It's about time. Blast off. Medish Kaczynski, publisher, Unknown Dimension. Well, that's nice that... That's nice that, another Unknown Dimension literature discovery, so... Yeah, okay, so it does look like he got it republished by, like, a publisher who actually, like, cares. That's really cool. Sam, your mother and I will be away for a long weekend celebrating our anniversary June 3 to 7, but we'll be camping in the gorge, but we'll give you a call on the way home. So the kitchen is still mid-renovation. Never trust a contractor. Okay, that's why it looks fucking ransacked. $40 is on the table to order pizza while we're gone. Be good. Okay, it's starting to come together, but still, the last piece of the puzzle is where the fuck is Sam? Well, she ordered the pizza. And it looks like the mother just fantasized about the dude and not actually, like, had an affair. I think she was just hoping to escape, but she decided to rekindle her marriage instead. Everything's coming together. Home Cook Magazine. Risotto 10 ways. Pizza on a weeknight? Yes. 165 recipes inside. What to do with leftovers? That's so funny. Oh. Yeah, pizza on a weeknight? Say it ain't so. The Slits. What a name. Oh? Oh, read letter. Dear Kaz, I can't tell you what a joy it is to see John Russell back in print. Thank you very much for sending along copies of the new editions. Sending her. The cover art really is something. I know you said that the Unknown Dimension isn't in the business of printing new material, but this revived interest in my work has brought on a wave of inspiration, resulting in a manuscript that completes John Russell's journey, which I think you may find intriguing. It's reflective and introspective, without forgetting the excitement and weirdness that Unknown Dimension readers expect. I hope this might be an exciting new direction for Unknown Dimension to pursue. At the very least, I'm grateful that John Russell's adventures didn't come to an end quite when I thought they had. My thanks and regards, Terrence L. Greenbrier. That's so nice! Cover copy. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger, of excitement. The days where he mattered. And so when the familiar rip in time opens in front of him and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you save this time will be your own. That's good. That's fun. And look, there's like a manuscript here. That's nice, I think. That's kind of cute. And look at like the post-it notes and stuff. That's cool. The Accidental Human. Oh, his manuscript. I'm really happy for you. Fake Father, Strong Pines, a couples counseling retreat. Oh, summer session June 3 to 7, 1995 booked. They go into a couples retreat. Aww. That's nice. Examine map. Ooh! Where will... No! Where we'll do it. A secret door under stairs in the foyer. Midnight June 5 final preparations are complete.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest
Oh
ever.
shit.
And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
Yeah, so June. Alright, well I guess we'll go back to here to basement. Is that it? Alright. I gotta go up. Man, so many secret passages. Whoa! Very cool. Oh wait, this is there. This is, yeah. I already knew about the secret passage. Wait, which is the other one then? Upper floor? The attic? Two downstairs. Oh, here. I have an appointment. See you next time. Alright, have a good one. Here. There we go. A secret room. Whoa, what the fuck? Possession and exorcism? Notice psychologist Christine Quinn guides the reader through detection of spirit possession in oneself and others. What the fuck? Oh, attic key. There we go.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Oh, maybe Sam's in the attic waiting. Food pyramid. Beautiful winners. Oh, they tried to bring Oscar back. Well, commune with Oscar. All right. Well, let's go and see if she's there. In a pile of red hair dye. No. All right. Let's go. Sam? Honey? Are you here? Or did you go? Oh, examine drawing. Sam, I will always remember what we had. I love you. Stay strong. Kick ass. Oh, there's tears! Oh!
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic. In Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls.
Oh my god, that was
I
the
just
ones,
barely
the
caught
calls,
third one
yes.
before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie. On a payphone.
Like, is that what it was saying? Sam and crying.
She'd been on the bus to basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us.
Oh.
And that she couldn't go through with it. With the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes.
Oh, that's why
Yes.
she's gone and she doesn't need her. But what about college? Pixar. Photographs. Oh. Letters to Katie, that's me!
Katie, I'm so sorry. That I can't be there to see you in person.
Sam.
That I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal, and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me. And you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again.
Surely you didn't run away from home forever.
Love, Sam.
I'm crying a little bit. That was really good. I wonder what happened to... Actually, there's one mystery I didn't solve. There's one mystery I didn't solve, and that was like the Oscar plotline. Which I think if I had opened his safe, I would have figured out what happened. But look, he's dead anyway, so... Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there might have been a little bit more to it because when we were down in that basement, I think there might be slightly something more to the Oscar thing because there was that whole like the newspaper clipping about like how it was like sold for a song. I'm gonna rock out and become a punk rocker. Oh my god! Look at all of the cats! That was a nice little story. I liked basically like having a story explained to me. I missed the diary where Sam describes having intercourse with Lottie and Kate was the diary of 2 seconds. Oh, not reading any more of that. Look, it's probably for the best that we didn't traumatize Katie. If she doesn't want to hear it, like you probably don't want to hear about your siblings getting hot and heavy. Male or female. Well, that was cute. That was nice. I just don't think it's something that you need to know about a sibling, you know? What do you mean the plot? Like, I mean, I realized that she was kind of into girls, like, pretty, like, halfway through. But I didn't know that she had like left. I didn't know if like I didn't know where they'd gone. So like I think the fact that she was into girls was signposted pretty early. But I didn't know about each of the family's individual stories. Like it's actually kind of really nice to see all of the different threads of like each of the different family members. But yes, I have now gone home and realized that a lot can happen in a year. Man, you go to Europe for a year and your family falls apart and then comes back together. No, I think I bought this game like probably during a Steam sale, but I think I've had it for quite a while. I just never played it because I have about 300 games which is similar. How's my trip in Europe? Yeah, my Europe trip was great. I saw the Channel and I went to the Vatican. Yeah, I think I just had it sitting, rotting in my Steam library of shame this whole time. Yeah, but it's really fun. I think it was nice to just to walk around and have a story like read to me. Experiences, walk around and just have a story be experienced in little bits. I can see why this made like walking sims more popular. I love how like after like there was all these things where I was like, oh my god, what's happened here? Like the kitchen being like completely like upturned, and then it's like explained in the next room saying, yeah, sorry about the renovations. I thought it was really cute and clever how it did that. And like, yeah, you uncover little bits. Yeah, a museum of someone else's life. I actually really enjoyed that. Like What Remains of Edith Finch as well. Like that sort of walking sim just going through, yeah, museum of someone else's life or a bunch of people's lives. Yeah, they tied up all the little bits, but I think I missed a couple of like little Little sneaky bits and pieces. JJ Macfield and the Island of Memories. Yeah, the tension and release of being like, oh my god, what happened here? And it's like, haha, contractors. Okay. Very good. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Yum 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 yum. And I'm gonna find someone to send you guys to. I think. Oh, yoy. I missed this one yesterday on Streamlabs. Like, I think I caught up with all of the super chats for today, but Chunky, thank you yesterday for the Streamlabs. You must have sent it just as I was ending stream. Thanks for the stream, Sara. Sorry for missing out earlier. Been busy going to Costco, yet the road was closed. And congrats on solving the case and enjoy your meal. Thank you. I've also solved today's case as well. How about we, Zatsu? No thanks. I've been streaming for 3 hours and I am hungry. Because again, I don't have breakfast before I stream. Look, I appreciate the offer, but man, everyone just wants everyone wants a piece of Sara. You just want more serotonin. I'm sorry. I will be back again soon, I promise. What if we sweeten the deal? Alright, who's on at the moment? Or who can I send you to in a bit? Non's on in a couple of hours. It seems. She hates us! Dang, I guess I'll stop having to be aloof and ruin the corner of this party if you leave us. But like, that's what you should be doing. You should be going off and enjoying your life. Enjoying your day. Enjoying being at a party. Yeah, I missed the most important meal of the day. We receive Zatsu, you receive our funny little words. Yeah, when I get food. And I don't know if I have anything left. I have to probably go out and get some groceries today. I'm getting a little slim, unless I want to like, I have some like canned soup, I think. If I was really feeling some canned soup. Maybe not. I have frozen bread. Like, I can make myself toast. Pasta! You said that yesterday, but I still didn't. I like... Do I have any pasta? I might have some dried pasta, but I don't know if I have any, like, pasta sauce or anything. And then, like, I wouldn't even have anything to put in it. I have some carrots. Could you just, like, grate a carrot into some pasta sauce and call it a day? That feels a bit girl dinner to me. And, I need to come up with my own Captain Allegra and First Mate so I could write fanfics and draw ship art. Oh yeah, Captain Sara and First Mate. Oh, and they're kissing. That's too much, man. I can't do that. That's too on the nose. The first mate was just Go. But their name was First Mate. Wait. Wasn't tracking my wig. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm out of here. Let's go. Thanks everyone for coming along. This was Sara, Nagare, sub and storyteller from Prima and EverAfter, here to create history. Hope you enjoyed going home with me. Now you must return to your own homes and your own lives. I will hopefully be back. If as I said, I'm going on a company retreat. I'm strengthening my relationship with my company. I'm strengthening my work relationships this week on a company retreat, so I'll hopefully be able to tell you about that when I am back. But if I'm not too busy packing, maybe I'll do another stream between now and then. If not, I'll see you on the weekend again. All right. Living for that weekend. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you all. Yeah, tactical retreat. I'm making a tactical retreat. All right, have a good one. Until next time I see you. Thank you so much. This was Sara Nagare, Stubborn Storyteller. Until next time, sayonara. Yeah, hopefully it's not a... Yeah, when you look at a stream and you see I'm not there and the kitchen's ransacked, it's actually fine. Like, don't even worry. It was darn contractors. Don't panic. Don't panic if you come home and I'm not there. All right, bye guys. Sayonara.